Have you heard of the 3 Rs? Don't break into Natu Natu yet. I'm not talking about the movie RRR. I'm referring to the 3 Rs in education. This is a concept in schooling, and it forms the foundation of teaching. The 3 Rs refer to reading, writing, and reckoning, basically calculation or arithmetic. So that's the 3 Rs, reading, writing, reckoning. But in recent years, there has been a push for a 4th R, recess. This includes playtime for physical education. You see, researchers, educators, parents, they're all increasingly coming on the same page. They're all realizing that exercise is crucial for children. So they want to boost physical education. They want to raise its standard. They want to give it the same status as maths, English, or science. And slowly, governments are coming on board. Now, credit where it's due. China is a part of this club. Beijing wants to beef up physical education. They have unveiled a bunch of policies which look at the quality and quantity of PE in schools. There are 3 key aspects here. First, PE will become core to the curriculum, like Chinese or maths. It will not be a secondary subject. Second, the focus will shift to teachers. Their numbers will get a boost, and so will the respect that they are due. Yes, China being China is mandating respect too, but this time for good, it seems. They want physical education teachers to be treated the same as their colleagues teaching core subjects. This will ensure that they are compensated well and held to higher standards. Plus, it will encourage retired athletes and military veterans to pitch in. And third, apart from quality, Beijing is regulating quantity as well. They're mandating at least 2 hours of physical activity daily, 1 hour at school and another outside school. Of course, an obstacle course lies ahead. These policies could face hurdles during execution, like ensuring relevant infrastructure in schools, or regulating the hiring of teachers, or measuring the progress, and making sure that some children don't fall behind. But these policies are also necessary. And this is one of those rare occasions where China is thinking in the right direction. But why now? Why is Beijing giving physical education the credit it is due? The answer lies in their economy. It is in bad shape. There is a slowdown. Factory activity has shrunk. People are spending lesser money, so they're opting for cheaper food or junk food. Over the next decade, obesity is expected to rise in the country, and this is bad news. Because according to the World Health Organization, more than 37% of their population is already overweight or obese. And this includes children. Back in 1990, about 1% of Chinese boys were obese. Today, that number stands at 15%. This is behind the US, but ahead of most other countries like the UK, Japan, and India. Or look at obesity among Chinese girls. In 1990, it was less than 1%. Today, it is about 8%. Obesity is a major public health issue in China, so Beijing wants children to exercise more and make movement a part of their lives right from school. But this is not just about China or about obesity for that matter. People say exercise is good for the body and mind. This is especially true for children. It increases muscle and bone strength, it boosts fitness, heart health, and promotes better sleep. Exercise also makes children fitter for learning. Study after study shows this. Children who are more physically active do better in school. They have better concentration, better focus, more self-control, lesser stress and anxiety. In fact, physically fit children have different brain structures altogether. It helps them do better at maths and reading. So the benefits are plenty, yet physical education is often seen as a hindrance to studies. It is viewed as a distraction. It is given stepchild treatment. Very few countries mandate it in schools. Sure, there are a lot of caveats to ensure exercise in schools, yet you need ample resources, like the right kind of gear or enough playgrounds. You need qualified specialist teachers. You need the right standards, better funding, and ways to battle the inherent bias against playtime. But the benefits of physical education far outweigh the efforts required to bring this radical shift. So my point is quite simple. Physical education is like the underdog of schooling, and it deserves to be valued because it is unfair to teach students to sit still when we don't help them move more.